Star Thrifter, and I have a video for you today in regards to some things that sold lightning fast. I mean, really fast. Some of it was like like the very next day, and I have a couple on there that was like within the week or two, 2 weeks or 2 or 3 weeks. But most of them were like within a day or two. Really fast sales, and I sell mostly clothes. Well, I sell basically all clothing. Once in a while, something a little miscellaneous. But if you haven't watched any of my other videos before, I sell on eBay, full-time reseller. And I've been selling on eBay for quite a few years. In the last few years on Posh, I list everything on eBay and then just select things on Poshmark that I think that'll sell over on that platform. Anyhow, we'll get right to it. I got a whole list here, and I got a couple items to actually show you because they're getting ready to ship out today. And anyways, if you could do me a favor and subscribe, I would greatly appreciate it. It really benefits the YouTube channel. Thank you very much. We'll get right to it. I'm going to put my glasses on here in just a second. This first item is a Torrid, and it's a Torrid 4, and I already had it in a plastic bag, but it's a tank top, and it was embroidery. It's very beautiful white, and this sold for $17 on eBay. All of these sales are on eBay. And I do charge for shipping on everything that I sell on eBay. This item, I think I listed it yesterday or last night, and pretty sure. And it was it's a Lauren Ralph Lauren extra large. I wasn't really sure, It's a popover, and if you're not familiar with a popover is where it's half buttoned, and then it's just like a half button long sleeve popover shirt, and really cute for some career person. It's in beautiful shape, and that's Lauren Ralph Lauren, and that just sold, and I forgot to write down how much this sold for. I would have to guess maybe around $15 or $19. I don't know, because this one I just got the sale, and I didn't write this one down. Anyhow, that will be put in one of these clear bags. I ordered these on eBay, these little clear bags, and they have the plastic warning already printed on them. And then I also then put them in a poly mailer, and these are the eBay ones. And if you have a store, you get like a coupon from eBay every quarter for $50, and I use that towards that. And then I've been ordering some extra lately, but I really like them. This is my smaller size. I have a little bit larger size too, but this is the smaller size that they have, and this is probably like maybe 10 by 12. The other one is probably 12 by 15 maybe. Anyhow, we'll get right into it. There's a whole bunch of them. It's really interesting. I was super happy on how fast these have been selling. And anyhow, and in clothing, it can take a while. It really can, to sell clothing. And sometimes they'll sit for months or a year or more. And anyhow, if you've been selling clothing for a while, you'll totally understand what I mean. So these are some really great fast flips I've had lately that I just jotted down real quick this morning. That's happened in the last couple weeks. Anyhow, if you could do me a favor and push the thumbs up button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Anyhow, that was the Torrid one, and then I sold a Tommy Bahama light blue men's silk short sleeve button shirt, and sometimes people call them cigar shirts, and that sold right away, I think within a day. And I was kind of surprised because I know they said that Tommy Bahama didn't sell as quickly. However, I had 3 pieces going out today, and from the weekend. One was listed maybe about a month. It was brand new with tags. It was a polo. It sold for $39. And then I have a woman's one on here too that sold within one day. Anyhow, that sold for $20. The next one is Current Elliott, and it was a plaid shirt, button up long sleeve, and that sold within 1 week, and it sold for $20. And this was the women's Tommy Bahama, and it was a green silk button-up long sleeve. I did use the word Y2K for the retro 90s or whatever, look, because that's what it kind of reminded me of. It sold right away. It sold for $24. And remember, I charge shipping, extra on all these. The next item was an Adidas, and it was a t-shirt. It was the Nets, but it was a 2XL gray, and it was, just all right. And it sold for $12.50 within a few days. The next one was a Champion sports bra, and I was kind of surprised because I just started listing some sports bra, and I wasn't really sure, but I think this was a large. It was a purple, just like a crop sports bra, and for working out and everything, and it sold right away. I think same day or next day for $10. This next item was a White House Black Market, and it was just an all right shirt. It was kind of like a high neck beaded, but it was sleeveless, kind of a tunic, little bit kind of style would remind you of, and that sold for $10. I probably took an offer or sent an offer on that because I just wanted to sell that one. The next one was an Adidas Climb a Light, and it was shorts, men's. I think they were light blue or gray, and they were 44T, which would mean tall, and they sold right away for $14. I almost held out for more. I really did, because I just listed them, and they were in really great shape, and I would think 44T would kind of be in hard size to come by, but when you have a buyer there, sometimes you just got to take it. And one thing to remind yourself, when you're selling these clothing, and I had to do it when I was shipping and stuff today with some of these selling for less. This is used clothing. Sometimes you just got to remind yourself of that. Yes, we want to get whatever we can out of it, but still you got to remember to remind yourself that it is used clothing. The next item was a Lane Bryant, and not all Lane Bryant moves very quickly, but this did. It sold within a day or two, just a couple of days, and it was a floral peasant top. I think it was a 14-16, and it sold for $13.05. The next one sold right away, same day or next day, and it was a Kawasaki, which it would be snowmobiles, and it was a black polo. It was pretty nice, and it's a men's, and it sold for $14. That was another one I almost held out for more, but when you have a buyer there, you just think you probably should just take it. The next one was a Forever 21 red wrap dress long sleeve, and it sold for $8. And I took that because I'll tell you what, Forever 21 is a very hard brand to sell because the stuff's not expensive to begin with. But it was something that I had picked up, and I think I might have picked it up for myself, and I decided not to keep it. And I was just, $8. I was happy. And I paid $1. Most of these items I paid $1 for. Some things I pay up a little bit for, but most of them I paid $1. The next one was a Torrid t-shirt, and it had cut out in the back like this, like a vent, type of thing. So it was kind of like really boho, and it had a flower on one shoulder, and it sold right away. I think the next day for $19.50. And Torrid is a really great brand to pick up. If you're not familiar, it's a plus size clothing brand. And with Torrid, I thought it really didn't seem like it sold for a ton, but some pieces do, and these sold for nice prices. But you don't want to overprice. Just check comps before when you're listing. The next was called a Jeannie and Melvis, and it was new with tags. It was a swing top, plus size, sleeveless. It was just on one of my recent hauls, and that Torrid might have been on one of my recent haul videos too. And it sold right away. $15. I took it because sometimes some of them off brands don't sell, and they sit for a really long time. The next one was a Trina Turk sweater dress, and Trina Turk doesn't move real quickly, but it was a sweater dress. It sold within 2 weeks for $25, and I took it. I was happy to get it. Get that the 25 for it. The next one is a Lauren Ralph Lauren, and it's a paisley, but it's a bright colored. It was blue background with like bright paisley on it. If you see them button up long sleeve, they usually sell right away, and it did. It sold within 1 week for $13. And the next one was a Banana Republic wrap dress or a wool blend dress, and I wasn't really sure. When I picked it up, I don't think I even realized it was wool, but it just looked kind of careerish, and I don't know if it wasn't really like a sweater dress. I think it was more like a plaid, but it was a knit dress, not plaid. It sold right away for $20 within a few days, within the week. The next one was new with tags, and it was a Detroit Lions polo, and it was striped, and it was called something like field gear or something like that, meaning on field or something like that. So right away within a couple of days for $34. Woo! I was happy about that one. This next one is a Torrid, and it was called and it said right underneath it, and I think this was on one of, might have been on, pretty sure it was on one of my recent thrift hauls, is a super soft tank, and it was super soft, and it was white, it was beautiful, and it sold right away within a day or two for $15 within a few days. Tommy Bahama gray t-shirt, and it was just pretty basic. Oh, this would be the fourth Tommy Bahama, at least on this list. It sold for $14.02. It sold within 2 to 5 days. That was very quick, and that's a good price for a t-shirt. The next thing was a Free People print button-up semi-sheer long sleeve. I think it was on one of my recent thrifts, and it sold within 1 week for $15. The next one, I love this brand. It's Fresh Produce, and if you're not familiar with them, they're usually very bright colored. They're almost a stone wash, but they're bright colored. And this was a purple tank top, and I think this was, pretty sure that was on one of the, I think it was on one of the recent thrift hauls too. Sold right away within 1 day, same day or within 1 day for $20. A tank top. That's a great brand to pick up. Fresh Produce. Remember that. The next one was a soft surroundings, and it was a kimono, and it just buttoned up one button. It was almost like a shirt blazer, but it was called kimono, and it was kind of, you know, 3/4, I think it was 3/4 sleeve, one button, sold right away for $19 within a few days, I think. The next one was a Woolrich, and some Woolrich has been trending lately, and especially the stuff, the plaids, the men's, you know, flannel plaids. Check comps before you list it, because some of them are going for quite a bit of money. But this is a Woolrich zip sweater. It was probably part wool, and it sold within 2 to 3 weeks, and it sold for $20. But I thought that was a great, you know, return on investment. But I just wanted to do this little video real quick for you, because these sales, I was like, wow, I mean, that's very fast for selling clothing, for very, very quick turnaround. And if you'd like, you can subscribe, and you can get notifications of my upcoming videos, and you can check out some of my last few videos, and I have a bunch of them even farther, you know, will go. Anyways, and it'll have some of these items on it, and much, much more, because obviously I do more, you know, do quite a few items, usually between 15 and around 15 to 20, but a lot of times 15 per video. But that way you can check it out if you want to see it, and I try to show the labels and things like that. But I'll tell you what, there is money to be made out there. There really is. I know that if you've been doing this for a while, sometimes it can get discouraging, and you get tired, and you get wore out, and maybe it seems boring. But you know what? Any job is that way. Any job where you work anywhere, you're going to have times like that. And just remind yourself of that. But this is very rewarding, because you're building a business for yourself. And whether you're doing it part-time or full-time, and there is big time money out there if you want to do it full time. And I was thinking this morning about starting a series, and I think I may do it, my journey to $1 million with reselling. And I think I'm going to start that series. That way, you might want to subscribe to stay tuned to that and see how that goes. But anyhow, I hope that you've enjoyed this video today. May you have many prosperous sales. Have a blessed day. Thank you.